I'm sorry to be the one to have to tell you this, but GoHighLevel SaaS is officially dead. You missed the train. It was a literal goldmine over the last 3 years. Me and the other top resellers could literally walk into any business near us, give them a quick demo of the CRM platform, show all of its features, and we could walk out with a $297 a month subscription. Selling GoHighLevel as a SaaS that early was like finding drop shipping or SMMA right at the very start. Like any other business model, before other people find out about it, it's a literal goldmine. That's a fact. But the truth is, honestly speaking, those days are gone. People found out. People found out about GoHighLevel. They found out about white labeling SaaS, that they could just walk into any business and basically present the software as their own. And a lot of people made a lot of money from it. I recently just won the Platinum SaaSpreneur Award from GoHighLevel directly, which you get if you have over 500 active SaaS clients. But that won't be possible for the common person anymore. Because if you go on YouTube and you search the word GoHighLevel, check how many search results you get. How many hundreds or thousands of gurus are out there telling you about this gold mine of a business model that exists. I'm somebody who's won all the awards for it. I know that it was a gold mine, and I'm the one telling you that that's gone now. There's over 50,000 GoHighLevel agencies doing practically the same thing, and you can no longer compete with them. But as it was written in The Art of War by Sun Tzu, in the midst of chaos, there's always opportunity. And that's what I found, and that's what I've pivoted to. A new opportunity is here to use GoHighLevel and not sell it as a traditional SaaS, which everyone else is talking about and everyone else is doing. But there's a new way to do it. And that's what this video is going to be about, and that's exactly what I'm going to walk you through. All right, so we're going to get right into it. Selling GoHighLevel as a SaaS is dead now. The reason why it's dead is because if you look at all of these features here, what GoHighLevel offers, this list is far too extensive to sell as a SaaS. I know the value proposition is get this all-in-one tool, you get all access to all of these different features, it's going to replace all of your other subscriptions, but it's too much. It's so overwhelming. Even you, when you started, or even if you haven't started right now, a business owner sees this and their minds just explode. People go the absolute wrong approach with this, where they go value, value, value first, and they just overloaded value to the point where it's like, no man, I don't want this. It looks like too much of a headache. Get this software away from me, right? So basically, all these different tools here are great in theory and practice, but when you go to the market, you're going to find that it's very difficult now to sell all of these as a SaaS. And if you're not familiar with GoHighLevel and what it is, it's basically an all-in-one tool that does all of these things that you can see here. So like SMS marketing, email marketing, appointment bookings, chatbots, website building, literally everything that you can imagine that a business might need, GoHighLevel can do, right? And on top of that, basically what GoHighLevel allowed you to do is do something called white label it, which means that you can take the software as it is, put your own name and your own logo on it and your own colors, and then sell it to the market as your own software. And you basically remove GoHighLevel from the equation. And that worked really well. So I have my own white label, obviously called Hexona Systems, and I sold that as a SaaS to get to where I am. But the issue is that now with over 50,000 people doing the exact same thing, selling the same white label software, it's leading to something called perfect competition, which if you've studied economics at university or in school, then you understand what this concept is. But basically the characteristics of perfect competition are that all products are homogeneous, meaning that they're the exact same. There's very little differentiation between the products. There's also many buyers and sellers. So there's a lot of businesses out there and there's a lot of sellers doing the exact same thing, which means that all they can really influence is the price that they offer this at. There's also free entry and exit. It's very simple for anyone to start this business model. Obviously, GoHighLevel wanted to be as simple as possible, but you can get started for as little as $97 a month, which is why so many people do it. And now there's perfect information, meaning that there's so much content and there's so much information out there about GoHighLevel and what it can do that you don't have that edge of information anymore, that I'm the specialist and I can do this and no other agency can build what I can build, because now everyone can build everything, right? So you've lost that edge that you had with the information as well. Okay, so the point is that we are now in perfect competition, and the reason I'm bringing that up is that if you want to make at least $10,000 per month, you can never do it in perfect competition. You need an edge, you need to be different, you have to differentiate yourself. And that's what has been lost now that we're in this situation. Now what I've done is I'm always looking for that edge. When things become saturated, I'm like, okay, I need to get out of here and I need to pivot into something that gives me that advantage back. And that's what I found. So that's why I've been able to scale now to the absolute next level over this past year, because I'm not doing SaaS anymore, I'm doing something else. And what I'm doing is that I've repositioned everything. I've reframed my mind, my approach, my mission statement, and how I go to businesses where GoHighLevel for me is not the end product. GoHighLevel is just a tool that I use now to achieve certain outcomes. So now what I do is whenever I'm pitching to a business, I'm selling outcomes and end results. GoHighLevel SaaS agencies, what we previously did is that we would sell features. We would walk into a business and say, hey, I can do this, this. You need this feature, you need that feature, all of that stuff, right? I don't do that anymore. Now I'm like, what will this feature achieve for you? And I sell you on the dream of that. All right? So I'm going to explain exactly what that means. And so how do I know that this new method works? Well, I talked a bit about this at the start, but I've been doing this method for the last year or so. And there's me at the GoHighLevel Summit. That was just 2 weeks ago. And I got the SaaSpreneur Platinum Award, which puts me at the top 50 out of 50,000 GoHighLevel agencies in terms of my client base and the revenue that we're achieving. So there's me with the Platinum Award and all of that stuff. Now this obviously is a great accolade to have because now you know that I know what I'm talking about. But what also makes this very interesting is that not only have I been able to achieve these results for myself, but over the last year, I've been able to do it for my students too. And those who are part of my community and my programs and following my YouTube videos and my teachings. And the reason why I can verify that is not only did I win the SaaSpreneur Award for my agency, but I also won the Affiliator Award. So the Affiliator Award is that if you've been able to get affiliates for GoHighLevel, and those affiliates have been able to be successful because obviously they stay with the platform as long as they're getting results, they're closing business, and they're getting clients. So in the same vein, I not only did it for myself, but I also did it for my affiliates. So the really cool thing about these awards is whenever you're watching YouTube videos, you're listening to people's courses, and they're telling you about how great GoHighLevel are, now you've got these awards where you can say, okay, cool, you're telling me all this information, but have you won the SaaSpreneur Award? Implying that have you done this for yourself? If not, then you're talking shit. And secondly, how valuable are your teachings and your course? Have you won the Affiliator Award? Because if you've won that, then I know that your teachings, your course, your program, and everything you're saying has worked for other people. So now I'm in a very rare and unique position where I've won both of these awards. And not a lot of people have done that. I think there's maybe less than 10 people who won awards on both sides of the GoHighLevel ecosystem. So I'm very happy about this because it gives me a lot of credibility on everything that I'm talking about and what I'm going to talk about today in the rest of this video. So the question is now, do you know why selling features doesn't work? Why just hoping that they need what you're offering doesn't work? The reason is in of what I just said. The reason is that because it relies on the coincidence of wants, which is another economic theory, but essentially what that means is that you have to hope that the business that you're going to coincidentally needs the features that you're offering. Meaning that if you walk into a business and you're offering, the social media planner and you're offering Instagram automations and comment DMs and chatbots and things, you have to hope that that is something that they've been like, oh shit, I really need this implemented in my business. I wish I had a social media manager. I wish I didn't have to do this, right? You're hoping that they already had the problems pre-framed in their mind and you just walked in with the solution to kind of sweep them through. That coincidence is a coincidence. It's not very likely. Now, the top salespeople, what actual salespeople do who do this for a profession, they know how they can actually reframe a prospect's mind to make them realize what they actually want and that they need what you're providing. Sales is a skill, and the top salespeople are able to do that. You potentially, as a regular Joe who doesn't have advanced sales skills, is not going to know how to actually do that to a prospect. Whereby you make them understand that they need what you're offering. You're just hoping for that coincidence. Like my background is in sales, so I know how to use the advanced sales strategies, and that's how I was able to scale my SaaS business because I made them understand that I know what they want better than they do. But you are not going to be able to do that. You're just relying on the coincidence of wants. And that's why you're never going to be able to reach that 10K a month because there's not enough coincidences out there. You can't keep hoping for that. That's not a scalable method. So now moving on, how have I been selling GoHighLevel for the past year? So now what I do is I actually use it as a tool that helps me make automated systems for businesses. I simply use it for whenever I need it to achieve certain outcomes, but it's not the end result and it's not the product. I look at what the clients need in their business, and then within GoHighLevel, I find what relevant features I can to combine together to build that solid automated system, which I then sell them as a package. I'm selling them an end result, a system, something that can be achieved. And I have several and so many examples of this that you guys can see, whether it's in my community, in my school community, or if it's on my YouTube channel. But for example, you can see for my daycare client, I went through the problems that they were having. So whether that was with following up with leads, qualifying them, setting tours, I took the problem, I worked backwards. Okay, we need to build this, this, and this, an AI appointment setting bot. We need to build an automatic nurture sequence, all of these things, right? And then I looked at, okay, what can be done inside GoHighLevel? And then I just used GoHighLevel as a tool to help me achieve those outcomes. I didn't go to them and say, hey, I've got this awesome CRM, it has these all-in-one features, and you can do this and this and this. That was never going to work. But they told me their problems, I found the outcome to solve that problem, and I worked back into seeing how GoHighLevel could be used to come up with that. There's some other examples from my YouTube, but you can see here that you can basically build anything using GoHighLevel as long as it's relevant and it's providing some sort of outcome. So I highly recommend watching me build these systems. And then the actual SaaS system itself, the CRM, GoHighLevel, the white label version of that, is just a complementary dessert, meaning that I provide that on top of the system. I built the system first, that's the value, that's what they wanted. The CRM is a bonus on top. It's not the main course. That's what it used to be. It used to be the main course. You could provide that as a CRM and people loved it. Those days are gone now. Business owners now, they want to hear about impact, outcome, and results. That's the bottom line now. Because people are tired, they're fatigued, they don't want a bunch of different features, they don't want more softwares, they don't want subscriptions, but they do want ROI, they do want results, they do want outcomes, and if you can speak in that language, then you're going to do very well. They don't care about the how, they don't care how you're going to build it, what tools you're going to use, they don't care about Make or Zapier or API connections. They want to know, do I have a chatbot that's talking to my leads and booking me appointments? Yes? Okay, perfect, I'm going to pay you for that. They don't ever need to hear the words all-in-one CRM and all of these details. Sell outcomes and features and the rest will follow. This is how to best differentiate yourself now. So while everyone is selling SaaS, use GoHighLevel to sell automated AI systems. You're not going to find methodology and tutorials like this on any other GoHighLevel channel because I use it in a very unique way. And eventually there are going to be people who pick up on this that are going to copy this, but the big question you need to ask them is, where are your awards? Have you won the SaaSpreneur Award? Have you won the Affiliateer Award? If not, then I don't know if you can actually speak to what you're saying or if you've actually done it yourself. So now that's what's going to differentiate me. So if you want to get started with AI and automations using GoHighLevel in this unique and specific way, then I highly recommend that you check out my community, my school community in the link in my bio. It's called the Automation Incubator. We're the biggest automation community that uses GoHighLevel on the school platform. All of my content in there is completely free. And you can actually sign up using my GoHighLevel affiliate link. Then you get access to all my pre-built automations, resources, support from myself. You can sign up to GoHighLevel using the link in the description below. I'll be happy to assist you and help you throughout this journey. So this is the future, guys. AI and automation using GoHighLevel is really the most powerful value stack that you can do. And have a shift in your mentality that you're selling outcome and results. You're not selling features. That's the big difference here. Good luck to you, and I hope to see you inside my community.